What's up, everyone? And apparently a ban list has dropped. I was not expecting it to drop on a Saturday, but you know, we finally got one. I was planning to make a prediction video, but fortunately it just didn't really come out in time. Now, as far as the ban list, I don't really think there's much that's going to be hit because we don't really have a lot of problematic cards. Like outside of Mind Hacker and Branded Expulsion / the Gimmick Puppet Nightmare, that's really it. Maybe limit some Castro cards, some Sprite cards, Runic cards. But beyond that, I don't really have much. So one thing I'm hoping is maybe more of an unbanned list. Like maybe Blaster, Zen Mighty, Judgment. I think Engage might go to 2. Probably Gazelle as well. I definitely, like I'm pretty sure Engage and Gazelle are going to go further off the list. Maybe to 2 or 3. Maybe just because Salamander Greats is getting support. Why not put Gazelle back to 3? And same for Engage. The Sky Strikers are getting support, and Engage is also getting an alternate art. You know, so that could also be an option. But let's just get right into it. See. Okay, we do have a new list. The previous list, February 13th, will remain in effect until June 5th. Hopefully this doesn't really destroy my deck profiles. See, so we got Protos, Size, Yugioh. As far as Cyberstein, you know, that's not one that I was thinking about, but I can't really argue with it. I think it was Sprite that was abusing this card. I don't know. Although I don't think this card was being abused quite much at this moment, but I can't really, you know, this is a justifiable hit. Cyberstein just being able to summon any fusion monster. Yeah, and especially if you can summon from the deck. So that one definitely makes sense. Anything else? Max D's still banned, that's good. Ah, Colossus is still there. Any links? What? Huh? They banned Super Heavy Samurai Scarecrow. Why? You literally just released Cyberstorm Axis like a few weeks ago. This has only been meta for like a few weeks. Oh my god. That's a bad hit. Like, honestly, this was a deck that I was thinking about building. But after this, I might have to reconsider that because this is just unnecessary. Like, give it a chance. It's not going to be a tier 1 deck. It's not even a tier 1 deck. Like, it's tier 2 at best. That's just a bad hit. Mind Hacker's banned. Okay, that one makes sense. You know, Castro doesn't need to get hit, and Mind Hacker is the biggest offender. So, hopefully it's not the only Castro hit, because even without Mind Hacker, deck's still the best deck. Like, Mind Hacker's just a disgusting add-on. But Gimmick Puppet Nightmare hasn't been banned, so hopefully they hit the trap. I wanted them to hit the trap more than the monster. See, I don't really think there's any spells that need to be banned. Branded Expulsion! Let's go! You know, I'm happy that this card's, and they actually hit it properly, because Gimmick Puppet Nightmare, sure, it's an annoying card. But the problem is the Branded Expulsion. Sure, if you get rid of the Gimmick Puppet Nightmare, they're just going to find something new to abuse the Expulsion with. And a Pointer of Red Lotus is banned? Was anyone even playing it in their side deck? I don't, that's another hit. Like, sure, it's banned. Whatever, I don't care. It's not like I'm playing it. Still, that Scarecrow hit was, yeah. Oh, wait, is Skill Drain going to be on here? No. That's another card that some people are talking about is Skill Drain. So, as far as the band, mostly I'm okay with it. Just the Scarecrow's the only thing that I do not like. Blaster's back! Let's go, Dragon Rulers! Still not playable. I'm glad that they're bringing Blaster back. It's not going to do much. But hopefully they can see that they can bring back all the Dragon Rulers, because Blaster and Tempest are the weakest of the two. And while Redux and Tidal are definitely a lot stronger in comparison, I think all of them can come back to one just fine. Mathemix Circular got hit. Again, I don't really understand this that much. You know, Cyberstorm Axis just came out. Like, they're hitting decks that literally just came out. Well, technically Mathemix did just came out. It came out a long time ago. But, sure. I'm not playing that. What? They hit Gamma. What? Well, I gotta take that cross-out target out. I don't really understand this, but am I complaining? No. Out of all the hand traps, Gamma was the one I didn't really like just because you had to run a brick to use it. But I don't really understand limiting it. Gazelle is still there. I don't understand why, but sure. I think they should have brought back, like, you're giving support for this deck. Bring it back. Man. Dang, Denlon's unbanned. This is a card that I was saying could have been unbanned a long time ago. You know, it's not really all that great. Sure, you could probably play it in Sword Soul. I'm not quite too familiar or remember what it quite does. I remember it was a solid enough card, but I just didn't really think it was worth being banned. Castro of Rise Heart Limited. Good on you, Konami. You know, I thought they were going to try to... I was honestly worried that they were just going to hit the Mind Hacker and then just not even touch Castro. Because Photon Hypernova is new, even though it's technically not that new anymore. But, yeah, I think this is good enough, honestly. I was expecting maybe a Fenrir or a Unicorn hit, but, you know, a Rise Heart getting hit to 1, that hurts it more than limiting out of those 2 cards. So, yeah, your zones aren't getting locked that much anymore, so I think Castro's is gonna... I think it may potentially fall out of the meta, because its main gimmick was blocking zones. Can't really do that much anymore. Oh, too fast. They've hit a lot of stuff, but as far as bringing stuff back, they haven't done too much. They... wish Sandmania was here. Maybe it's further down. Denglong and Blaster are the only things they've brought back so far, which, you know, you can do more. Huh? Okay, I'm confused. Did they accidentally release this list early? Is this a joke? Why are you hitting Delicious Memory? Wait, isn't that the card that just came out? Okay, no, it's one from Mason Defenders, but they're hitting Pearly already. Again, like, don't hit Pearly, don't hit Super Heavy Samurai. You just literally release support for these decks. I don't really understand it. Well, Runic did get hit indirectly. This makes sense. Because honestly, if I'm not, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Sacred Tree is not a hard once per turn. But also, it hits the deck without hitting the Runic card, which I think are getting reprinted in the Megaton. So, you know, that makes sense. You know, I can see the logic. See, semi-limited. Help. Okay. Don't get it. Oh, there more Castro hits. So Castro Unicorn is, yeah, Fanro's still at 3. So Castro Unicorn is now at 2. So they lost 2 Arise Hearts, 1 Unicorn, and their 1 Mind Hacker. Whoa. Huh? Lightning Storm limited to huh? Okay, well, what? What is going on? Like this? Huh? I'm trying to process this. Why are you hitting Lightning Storm? Why? Why'd you hit Super Heavy Samurai? Why'd you hit Pearly? And why the hell are you limiting Lightning Storm? Or not limiting, semi-limiting? That's a stupid hit. I really don't understand it. Was anyone complaining about this card? No. Let's see, what else? Desire is still there. Fountain to 2. Isn't Fountain like an orange or something like that? Limiting to 2, I don't really think does much because it's searchable, so... Again, that's another hit, just doesn't make any sense. If you're going to limit it to 1. Because that's the only way to really properly count the card. 2 copies, that's not going to do much anything. Engage. Well, I was right about Engage at least. You know, I think it can go to 2 just fine. There's another spell. Let's see. Starter's limited to 2. It's a small hit. You know, fine with it. Man, they've really done a lot this list. A lot of it I don't understand. Like Fountain, it's not gonna do anything. Lightning Storm that's stupid. And same with the Pearly and Super Heavy stuff. Okay, now what's unlimited? Blackwing Steam the Cloak. Okay, no one cares. Exile Birdman. This was a card I was saying could come off the list for a long time. Why was it on the list for so long? It's not even that good of a card. No one's going to play it. Let's see, what else? Samsara Lotus. That's very interesting. Wasn't this banned because of some plant FTK? Does that bring the FTK back? Samsara Lotus is a card that I just don't really understand too well why it was banned. Like, I think there was some loop with it, but I don't really know what the loop is. That's interesting. Spiral Quick Fix. So there's slowly removing Spiral cards. Where's the next Spicy Monster? Please, please, please. Dang it. I was kind of hoping that was a Wind of Carries then, matey. Out of all the cards that are removed, like, most of these I don't think are really going to matter. Recital Starling to 2, sure. People usually play 2 to 3 anyways, does not matter. Blackwing, no one cares. Birdman, no one cares. Samsara Lotus and Quick Fix, some people may care. I'm pretty sure Steam was going to be happy seeing Quick Fix off. Draco Face Off, sure. Mecha Modules is to 3. So they're bringing back a lot of cards. So, let's see. Hornet Drones is still one. I can understand that one, although... Yeah, so... That's the list. I got kind of mixed feelings about it. I feel like this list was rushed and they didn't really look at it. Like a lot of the stuff they brought back outside of the Sky Striker stuff is pretty insignificant. I was hoping they'd bring back like some more powerful stuff to, you know, like give a little bit more juice into this game. Instead, they bring back Steam the Cloak. Oh. Yeah, that's definitely gonna breathe life into this game. You know, normal Steam the Cloak. I'm just conflicted. Sky Strikers have definitely gotten a lot better, which, you know, I do enjoy Sky Strikers, so I'm happy with that. Pod Desires is still at 2. I don't know why. This is probably the stupidest part of this list. Like, I don't even understand the logic of that. It's a good going second card. So is Evenly. So is Dark Ruler. So is Droplet. And it's just back row removal. Like, we got Twin Twister, MST, Cosmic Cyclone, Feather Duster. Do you really think limiting Lightning Storm's really going to do much of anything? This, man, a lot of mixed feelings. Like, Gamma, why? Circular, again, why? Like, the only decks I really needed hit were, I'd say, maybe Branded and, Castro, obviously, but this... I'm interested to see how other people react to it, because I'm still just trying to process this. Because I'm not gonna lie, this list kind of feels fake, and I do want to say, why is it still banned? This is one of the things that triggers me most. Like, it's at 3 in Master Duel. You want to know what it's done? Nothing. I'm ban it. I want to play full powered wind-ups. It's a fun deck. But I can't do that without the boat. That's just... This list is kind of partially triggering. Like, sure, yeah, I'll have fun with the Sky Striker stuff, but that's about it. Like, do not care, do not care, do not care. Maybe some will care. And do not care. I'm just interested to see how things shake up. Like, what are the best decks now? Originally, I was thinking Pearly and Super Heavy were going to be the best decks after the list. Now that they hit them, I don't really know. Because, honestly, I think it might be Branded. Because, sure, hitting Expulsion, it gets rid of an annoying card in that deck. But even without Expulsion, like, it doesn't really change Branded's position. Like, the Expulsion, to me, was just an add-on. Put up... Like, you put up a really good, like, Tribrigade, for example. You put up a really good board, then summon the Barrier Statue on top. Like, the deck's still good without it. Like, as far as Expulsion, it takes a degenerate card out, but as far as the deck itself, it's perfectly fine. Nothing's going to change. They just lost a very powerful card that was just there. Yep, this is it for my reaction. I was kind of expecting to be disappointed. And if the Sky Striker stuff didn't come back, I probably would be. So now I'm like half disappointed. Well, yep, that's all for this list. And I will see you in the next video, Mick. Bye.